Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be installing this Terravar 9-inch light bar. It says it has strobes, dims, and I guess fully bright mode. I found this at Walmart for $30. It was $60. It's fairly easy to connect, and in this case I'm going to be putting it on my ATV. But yeah, so it was $30 on clearance, and it was $58, and it came with like most of the hardware required. And it had really good reviews, and it was waterproof, so I went ahead and thought to just pick it up because I've been looking at some of these for a while. I was gonna get the Harbor Freight one, but theirs ended up being more expensive than this one. This is 1,800 looms. So I'm gonna give you guys an update when it's installed. Alright, so I figured out a place to install the light. I have not done any wiring to the battery yet. I have just mounted this light, and I tried a few different spots on here, and I found this to be the best spot. This should work for any Chinese utility ATV. This one is a 200cc RPS. I know some of the 250 and 300cc ATVs copy this same design, but that's what the light bar looks like. And I'll explain to you what I did here to install it here in a second. So basically, it's kind of hard to show you. Let's see. But so there's this little piece of plastic right here that goes over this metal bar back here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a metal bar right there, or down there. So what I did is I drilled holes through the plastic. I drilled one hole there, one hole right there. And then I took off this little plastic guard, not the whole thing, but just this upper part, so I could bend it back some to do some more drilling. Then I took my Bauer drill that I got at Harbor Freight, and you can use any drill. I'm just giving you a good cheap option for a drill that you could use. But just go and get you a Bauer drill from Harbor Freight. And then get you some drill bits like that. Match it up with the size hole that the mount is. In this case, it was, I think I used like the second to largest bit. So I drilled my holes, and then I was able to thread these big bolts through. See if you guys can see that. But I thread them through, yeah, and then once I thread the bolts through, I put on the nut to right there to hold the light, and then same exact thing for that side. I still do have to tighten them down a little bit. It's not completely tightened, but it's tightened good enough to where the light's not going to go anywhere. I could rock the whole ATV without this thing moving. This is adjustable. I can loosen up those, and the light will swivel back and forth like to whatever adjustment you need. But yeah, it looks pretty clean. I like how it looks. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna run the wire up through the frame yet, but I was thinking about putting it right down there through that guard, and then taking it down under there, using some sort of zip tie. I like to zip tie it to the frame as I go along there, and then I'll get like some extra wire to continue zip tying all the way up this red bar into the battery. So that's the plan. I think it's gonna be a pretty clean setup. But yeah, like I said, I've been looking for one of these for a while, and I finally got one. This seems to be a pretty good one. It's all made of metal. I don't know about these parts right here. That might be metal or some reinforced plastic. But it feels very durable. And the light bar, it has some weight to it, like just holding the light bar itself in my hand. So that's good. It looks like these are cast iron steel, these brackets right here, so that's good. I could do like a powder coat on it and make it red or something. But I think that black looks decent for right now. But so that's all for right now, and I'll update you guys once all the wiring's set up. Alright guys, I have just finished the installation of the light bar and all. I got it all wired up. I'm going to tell you what I ended up, or how I ended up wiring this. You just have to know some very basic electrical, or you have to have basic electrical knowledge in order to do this. But so I took that wire, I hooked it up to the wire it came with, right? And then I bought some wire at AutoZone. It was $13, just some standard red wire. And I connected it at 2 tips, and then I labeled both of the wires, one for the hot, one for the ground. Now let me see here. Use my flashlight here to show you. I'm not gonna take the seat off just because I don't want to do that right now. But see if I can squeeze down here. It's a little tight. But so what I ended up doing is that red cable that's coming right here. I ended up zip tying it to the frame. As you can see, got 2 zip ties there. Then I just ran it all the way up there to where the battery is located. And I don't know if you guys can necessarily see that, but I just ran it right up to where the battery is, connected it to the battery, and then it worked that way, and I got power. I did not choose to do the little switch thing where it clamps onto the bar just because that'll be an extra 20 bucks. Even though it would have been pretty easy to install, I just decided to go this route because it's got a wireless remote. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the features. And you don't have to have the ATV on in order for it to work. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the lights and show you some features. And I'll also end up doing like another clip like when I ride it in the dark. So this is on. As you can see, just pressing the on button. Then I haven't quite figured out all these different settings yet. Alright, so it looks like that might be the lowest. Then I got medium, then super bright. This is 1,800 lumens probably. And then I got this crazy strobe thing. And let me see here. Then I got another strobe setting like that. So, yep. Now